The Vee Trades technical analysis course is now live. Learn to read the chart the right way to prevent costly mistakes. Click the link below to start training now. What's up, traders? This is Vee Trades, and today I'll be doing a technical analysis breakdown for SoFi Technologies and Palantir with the ticker symbol SoFi and PLTR. If you want a chart analysis guaranteed to be done, please read the description below. Also, take a second to give the video a like and subscribe for more chart analysis. I appreciate it very much. This video is for entertainment purposes only. It does not constitute any financial advice. I will first go over what I see in the daily chart and finish the video off with the weekly chart. So here we have the daily chart for SoFi Technologies, and it made a 52-week low just in this past month. So that's not a good sign, especially because if you look at the S&P, it had a pretty large pullback and it still has a long ways to go to make a new low in the downtrend. So this is already at 52-week low territory, and if the S&P drops, most likely this stock is going to drop too. So it's a very bad sign that we're already near 52-week lows, and the S&P or even the Nasdaq has a lot of room to fall down too. So that's not a good sign. That's the first thing you got to notice. Second thing is that this is still a downtrend. We're not really seeing any strong buying coming in. Buyers or aggressive buyers are just nowhere to be found right now. It's just a aggressive sellers market. So we had this previous downtrend in play. If you knew this downtrend wasn't playing, you just drew this channel, you would know not to buy anywhere in this channel, because most likely prices are going to continue to get rejected from the trend line and continue lower. So anywhere in here was not a good sign. Maybe at this low point right here, maybe because we did see it came up short on this side of the channel, so that can lead to a breakout, and we were overextended, and $4 is pretty low. So maybe there, maybe if you're aggressive. Then we had a two-legged correction. Obviously we're going to go back to retest the lows because that's the first break of the channel. That's usually the pattern that plays out, and now we are in the formation of the second leg. So this is the first leg down, this is the second leg down. This market, SoFi, will probably not reverse until we see the $2.85 level. That's where prices are trying to reach. Is it guaranteed we're going to get there? No, it's not, but there's a high probability, just because we're not really seeing any buying pressure coming in. So if the market's not going up, probably just going to go down. Right now, at this moment, we are just trading sideways. Prices did break outside of this range pattern it was inside of for several months. So this was the range pattern. Let's go ahead and make this orange. So you can see we had a break on the top side, which leads to a break on the bottom side. Now, if I zoom in on the chart, you can see that we got rejected from the 481 level 2 times already. So we tested the breakout level, and prices do not want to get above it. So that's the first rejection. This is the second rejection. So that's not a good sign. But we are finding some type of support at the 430 level, so we can't ignore that either. So prices are just chopping back and forth between this 481 level and the 431 level. So if you were to ask me where are we going right now, I do not know. I would not be entering anything right now. It's just so choppy right now, and there's really not a lot of room to get a good trade out of this. I mean, you might get rejected from the 481 if you're going long. If you're going short, we might bounce from the 430. So right now, it's kind of a no man's land. You don't want to be trading anything right there, depending on your strategy. But right now it's kind of tight range right now. But if we see a breakout, we're probably going to this measure move target. I doubt we come back inside this orange range, but it is a possibility. Sometimes you might just see the news item just pop the market up, but any pop up for this stock is going to just be a trap. So basically, you can see this earnings report back here November 1st was a gap up. Prices literally opened right here. It opened very high, and then we just traded down the entire day. So that's what I'm saying. If we see a pop up, that's just gonna be a fake breakout, and we're gonna see lower prices. So SoFi looking bearish. I'm looking for that $2 level. Let's take a look at the weekly chart. Again, we're not gonna get there tomorrow or even next month. It's just grinding slowly down, but at least the downtrend is shallower than before. So that tells me we're probably close to the bottom than any other time before in the stock. So that's a good sign. So maybe in the next 6 months, we reach the target, and then we see a reversal. We'll have to wait and see. I don't know the future. I'm just trying to predict prices based on what I see on the chart. You can see this blue line is the 21 bar EMA. Every time prices come to it, it's getting rejected. So basically, this is overhead resistance also. So if we get up to the 550 level, there's a good chance we get rejected again. So that's another thing to keep an eye on. So basically, SoFi, I'm still bearish, just because we're going sideways, or even if we see a move higher, I'm still probably going to be bearish. What would make me change my mind is we clear the $8 level with conviction. Then, there's a very good sign that this was the bottom. There's still a lot of room to get rejected at these price levels. So we need to see a lot of buying coming in, not, this little tiny green bars. You can see how, small these green bars are relative to the red ones. So, that tells you something. It tells me that that's, the strong selling pressure, and, not a lot of people who want to be bidding up the price. So SoFi still bearish. Now let's take a look at another stock I'm very bearish on also, which is Palantir. PLTR is the ticker symbol. So let's take a look at the daily chart first. So Palantir, I'm known for saying this is going to $1. I mean, that target was just, for pretty much, attention, to get a lot of views or whatever. Just throwing a oddball target out there, but I don't really throw targets that are just random numbers. There is a measure move target targeting that $1 level. Will it get there? Maybe, maybe not, but it is a target, and we have to keep an eye on it. So again, Palantir just also made a new 52-week lows. This is the all-time lows, and we're barely seeing any buying coming in. So this level right now we're trading at is barely holding. We're not really seeing any buying coming in. It's very little. So basically, probably going to get the same type of treatment as SoFi. You can see that we had this sideways action and then a downtrend. And it looks like prices are attempting to make 2 legs down. So this is the first leg down. We had a correction up. This is the second leg down. So it looks like it's targeting the $3.14 level. So that's a potential target right there. There's also this measure move target that's not as far away. So it's the 451. So basically, Palantir is probably more overvalued than SoFi. You can see the market cap's 13 billion with a revenue of 1.5. They're missing the earnings report. I mean, they're losing a lot of money, it looks like, from the earnings. So the company is really doing pretty bad. I mean, obviously, I'm not a fundamental analysis. This is just very simplistic. But when I see these red numbers, for the earnings 4 months in a row, that's a very bad sign. So I think this company is going to go much lower than SoFi in terms of drop. So if you were to buy this right now and you buy SoFi right now, I'd rather buy SoFi. I think they're doing much better than this company. So I'm very bearish on Palantir. Could I be wrong? Yes, but I haven't been wrong this entire bear market for this stock. So I'm looking for low price targets. Just got to be patient. You can see how slow grinding the stock is. Basically in August, prices were at the 11. Now we're at the 6. So again, what is that? 4 or 5 months. It took just to drop 50%. So it might take another 4 or 5 months, to drop 50%. So we'll have to wait and see. So Palantir is still looking very bearish on the technicals. Now here is the weekly chart, and I want to show you guys something. This might, change your mind. Now, if you go to this little magnifying glass and you search invert, you can invert the graph, flip it upside down. Now, if you were to look at this chart, you'd be like, man, this is making all-time highs every week, or, it's going up. Why would I, short this? So, you can look at it this way too. So basically, it looks like Palantir is trying to reach this measure move target at the $1.36 level. So I think there's a good chance we get there. You can see how, if this was a bull trend, you'd be very bullish. You can see that it just keeps on making a new high, and the EMA is acting as support. So it's looking like it wants to continue higher. Now, if you go back to reality, it's the same thing. So it looks like this is going lower on the chart. So again, EMA is acting resistance. But again, I'm not as bearish as it was in the past, because look how much we dropped so far. And you can also see how the trend is, getting weaker. We're going down in this aggressive move. Now we're kind of rounding out, or, getting shallower. So I don't think, we're probably closer to the bottom than we were in the past, but I am still looking for lower price targets, because a bunch of stocks are still looking like they have a little bit more room to drop. So things can change, obviously. I'll probably give you guys an update. But as of right now, these two stocks, SoFi and Palantir, have a good amount of drop left. So that's pretty much all I have for SoFi and Palantir. Let me know you guys' thoughts in the comments down below. Thank you for stopping by and checking out my video. Make sure to check out the rest of the channels. You might be surprised at what you can learn. Leave a comment down below on where you think prices are headed. Also share the video with your friends who learn about the markets. Lastly, I appreciate any feedback to help improve the channel since I want to deliver great content to you guys. See you next time, and bye.